Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Dungeons & Dragons Online Permadeath. Going into Tomb of the Burning Heart this time. This is the one that, in principle, requires 4 players. But I should be able to do it with hirelings and the skeleton. It'll just be a bit tricky. And normally I do this one on Elite, but the champions have been beating me up pretty hard, so I will stick with hard this time. Even on hard, the champions have been somewhat scary. Okay, I'll deal with the first wave of enemies before I pull in my hireling. I like buffing myself with acid resist these days just because the champions seem to have a damage over time acid effect that can pretty much kill you from full health if you're not prepared for it. Go sonic resist as well, since they've been throwing a lot of sound burst around. Well, maybe not so much in this one, since there aren't many living enemies in this one. Okay, let's clear the entrance hall. Let my skeleton do all the work here. He's not super fast, but he just lays out a good amount of damage and doesn't take much damage, so... Okay, now is where we pull the hireling. So the rules for Extreme Explorers, the Permadeath guild that I play with, allow hirelings up to level 6. I pretty much only use them where I need them to pull levers for me. Right, so we can put him on passive, park him on a pressure plate, and that's all I'm going to use him for. Park skeleton on 1. Park the meat sack, the dwarf fighter on the other. Okay, they should be good. So that's 2 of the 4 I need, and I just need to land one of the others on a pressure pad over here, and I'm alright. This will be tricky and need some spell points though. He's on the pressure pad. Yes, I can trigger it. Excellent. Pull my skeleton through, put him back on attack, and we're fast. So that one's always tricky to do solo, since you're supposed to need 4 people to activate all the pressure pads in this quest. Whoa. Is that 2 champions? Were those both in that fight there? I got pretty lucky to avoid them mobbing me while I was trying to do pressure plates if they were both in that fight. Okay. Alright, we got past the pressure plates, so we can get rid of the hireling. I don't need him for any fighting. He's only level 4 anyway, since the guild only allows hirelings up to level 6, and I don't really use them. Now we're past the pressure pad. We can go on with just me and the skeleton. Oh, I forgot about this door. I did use quite a few spell points on that first on that first fight, so I'll let the skeleton do some of the work for a bit here if I can. Alright. My stone skin guard went up as well, which is handy. Especially for this room, since I'm about to have a lot of archers shoot at me. Probably not even worth me hanging around in here. Let's get out of this central bit at least. I'll trigger a lot of the side room ambushes playing it this way. But I think that's actually better than standing in the middle getting hit by archers. Oh, you're forgetting I swapped my spell slots around. My hotbar, I mean. Alright, this place is a mess, let's get out of here. If I can... Okay, apparently I can't. It's going to be annoying. Oh, there's a champion at the end, that's not good. Kill one or two more of these, we should be able to pull the lever. Okay. Since I got limited spell points on this guy, I'm not going to try and clear the clear all of those balconies in there. But I will go for these side rooms since I like getting the rares in here if I can. What is my skeleton doing? He must have decided to go for the archers again. Oh, I forgot to hotbar. I picked up these excellent speed boots, speed 4 boots. So I've equipped those now. That was my end reward for the last quest I did yesterday. I can get them. I thought my search should be high enough on hard to get these. Just gotta persuade my skeleton to actually help me. God damn it, what is he going for? Okay, we finally persuaded him to fight with us. Temporarily. At least his DR is high enough that he doesn't actually take any damage every time he runs into the room over there. Wish they fixed that bug where you need to search twice to find some doors and traps these days. Okay, this is a bit complicated. Champion and a named guy. Oh, we got the named guy webbed. The champion's stuck in the web too, I think. Alright, so why was there a chest on one side and the named guy was on the other side? Pulling too much aggro here. So my skeleton just going to spend the entire quest running back toward those archers. This is the part of the game where having firewalls starts to be a lot of fun. You guys from that room going to come through? Maybe not. I didn't have to go this way, but there's some free kills here. And I do have the shrine that I'm quite close to now. I guess even with these kills, it's pretty unlikely I will get to any bonus for the number of kills in here. I'll take the shrine straight away, I think. Skeleton is full health after all of that. Alright, I've got Scorch and Wall of Fire for the end boss. That seems like a sufficient number of fire spells for dealing with the mummy at the end. Oh, we got another room here. I should have cleared this room before shrining. We're not really playing a spellcaster in DDO until we have Wall of Fire. I mean an arcane spellcaster. And, it's very satisfying to just group up large groups of undead and set fire to them. I should actually finish buffing myself though. Okay. Onto the final archer chamber here. This is going to be unpleasant. There's some traps in here too. Gotta do the same in this room as the previous room. Just run through. Put a web down over here, deal with everyone that's charging around behind me. That's pretty good. Like my skeleton up there, he's doing some damage. Second wave of whites shows up. So much damage. Killing these guys because they can shoot me while I'm pulling the lever over there. Alright, good. I like how my skeleton, his DR is so good. He's just not really taking any damage. Oh, I did get the aggression bonus. That's not too bad. I guess I get that bonus for being aggressive, for actually hanging around and killing some of those larger groups of whites. Let's see if I can get a breakable bonus too. Probably can't. There are a lot of breakables just on the other half of the quest that I'm not going anywhere near, so I guess it's not too likely. My skeleton's going to keep running away again. Alright, we're pretty ready for this end fight, I think. Are there casters up here, or is it just the boss? Maybe just the boss. Okay, done. That was quite easy. I guess that's why I used to play this one on Elite rather than hard. But the champions these days make it a little too dangerous, I think.